Hey Wigglers, how you doing? Miss Wiggly here. Today I just wanted to let you know that this whole month has been a roller coaster of emotions. I'm gonna play this because it's actually you'll see why, but I'm gonna let it play. Um, my mom passed away earlier this month on the 9th. I think I need to turn it down a little bit more. Not off. Just whatever. Anyway, but yeah, my mom passed away earlier this month on the 9th. She had cancer. She was in pain for the last, well, she's been in pain like pretty much most of her life, but just in the last few years, just been the worst pain she has ever felt. Yeah. I wanted to play this video in the background showing, I know it's like poor quality, I mean I could make it better, but I think I made it like years and years ago, so yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to at least have that in the background. You guys can see how I made her and stuff. But yeah, she was a courageous woman. She was a strong woman. She was a funny woman. She was the best mom ever. She taught me so much. You know, she was very protective of her kids. You know, and I do understand why. I mean, that's good to be protective and stuff. It's like, I get it, you know. Like, you know, as being a kid, like, you know, it's just, you have that, like, well, mom, just leave me alone. But no, I get it. I get it, you know. So be kind to your moms, guys. Be kind to your mom. Even if she's, you know, pain in the butt sometimes, honestly, she's still your mother, you know. But she was the best ever. I love her. I loved her so much, and I still love her. Will always be in my heart. Yeah, she died. No buts, but yeah. She died on the 9th, and we had her funeral the following week. It was a beautiful service, by the way. The family was there. My sister is back in my life now, which is great. I mean, she's not hardcore in my life, but she's, you know, at least, you know, talking to me a bit more now, so that's good. She's busy with her kids now, her younger 2 kids. But, yeah, my mom, she taught me so much, even with cooking, so that way I can, you know, cook for my dad now, so he doesn't want to be alone, and I totally get that. Like, that's why I'm still here, with my dad, so... I mean, I'll eventually move out if I meet someone, but for now, I'm with my dad because he doesn't want to be alone. So, and even when I'm streaming, comes in like, "What you do? What you do?" You know, you just want someone to talk to. That's all. Yeah, I had her hair go like this because she always had her hair like in a high ponytail behind her. And I always helped her with that too. It's not as long, but you get the idea. That's why I just had it like that. Her hair was very thick, though. She always had thick hair. Always had thick hair. My mom and I had the same kind of thickness of hair. I still have the same thickness. Even though it's short, it's like still the same thickness. My sister, she had like the thin version of the hair, so her hair is thinner. But I got the thick hair, so I was definitely like mom. Cancer does run in the family, as does like most other families too, but literally almost every family member gets the cancer and passes away. So yeah, and I'm nervous about that. I don't want to die of cancer, but if I do, I don't know. I would want the same. I'd be like, dude, if it's like at the end, just go ahead, just let me go, you know. And that's why she wanted that too. Even they caught the cancer late. It was all on her chest. They said it was due to tobacco use, like smoking. But my dad actually smokes more than her, so I don't get how that's and longer than her too. So I don't know. Maybe it just affected other people differently, I guess. But yeah, she had cancer in her chest. The doctor that I talked to that told me about that, she just said all over her chest. She didn't, like, in her chest. She didn't say, like, if it was lung cancer. She just said all over. So I took it as it was just this cancer just randomly placed in her chest. That was my brain thinking of it. But the first doctor that examined her said that she had about 6 months left, and then we were thinking of getting hospice and stuff like that. And then and then another doctor came in, like it was like during the weekend. It was like a Friday night we took her in, and on the weekends that's that doctor that came in and said it was 6 months. And then on the weekdays there was a new lady doctor that came in and examined her more and thoroughly and looked at her scans thoroughly, and she was very smart. She knew what she was doing. I believed her, like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe the other doctor too, but I don't know, he was more like nonchalant, like meh, like I don't know, he was just guessing, you know, I don't know. But this lady doctor, even though I didn't like hearing the results, I wanted to know the truth, you know. But yeah, she pulled me aside. She said that yes, there is cancer in the chest and everything, and it wasn't breast cancer, it was just like in the chest itself. So sorry, I don't mean to but I'm just letting all out now. The doctor pulled me aside, like, while I was calling my sister. I was letting her know that yeah, she has cancer and all that stuff. And it was like that weekend that we called my sister, so she was around. She started to come around and be by her side. So I told my sister, and then I was walking back to my room, and the doctor pulled me aside and said, by the way, it's worse than what I told your mom. And I said, what do you mean by that? She goes, it isn't all in her chest, but it's the very end stage. And then I started to cry a little bit, and I asked her, can you ballpark how long she has? And she said from a couple days to a couple weeks. And I just broke down in the middle of the hall. Nurses and other doctors like comforted me in the hall. They saw how much love that the family had for her, you know? Like, the family was, like, has so much love, and they were so happy to see that, you know? I have to agree, because it is rare to see families, like, literally have that, like, that much love for each other, you know? It's like, it's good to have a solid friendship and love and care for each other, you know? And that's what they loved about it, like, just... Wait, what? Wait, where's the build? There was a build. Give me a second. This is the give me a second. I know this is totally random, and it just, like, broke right out of my character for a second. But not out of my character, but, like... Where's that video? I know I built a house for her. I know for a fact I built a house for her. Give me a second. Oh, that's another video I'm gonna be making, too. Okay, let me just at least... Let me just restart it. This is an old video that I made her. Alright, there we go. Do it again. Sorry, that took me by surprise. I thought I put it all in one video. Apparently not. That's fine. I wonder if it was short. But I thought it was sped up too fast. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. That totally caught me off guard. Anyway, so... yeah, they were surprised of how much love we have for each other, like, family-wise, you know? They saw that, it literally just shocked them, like, wow, this family really cares for each other. It's like, yes, we do care for each other a lot, you know? Like, and plus I, you know, took turns, you know, spending time with Mom, and we had her let us know when she was ready to start the process of leaving us. And so we had my sister come over into the room and we talked for a while. And then she looked at my dad and she goes, tell the nurses to come in and start. I'm ready. And then they started it on her. And within, like, I want to say 2 or 3 days later, she did pass. I want to say it was like about 2 days. There's a couple of complications. The IV came out of her skin, just came out of it anyway. So they had to put it in her. So that was scary. She woke up screaming in pain. And that was like the most scariest thing I've ever seen. I don't want to see anyone in pain, especially my mom, but like anyone. I do not want to see anyone in that much pain. It was just like a horror movie pain. If you know, you know. Like, if you see that kind of pain in the horror movies, you don't want to picture your mom like that, or any your loved ones like that, you know what I mean? Like, that was just a horror movie thing. So I stayed that night, and she calmed down and closed her eyes and started falling asleep again, because that's what it does. It has you like fall asleep, and then it goes for a while, and then it goes into deep sleep, and then anytime she'll go, kind of thing. So I just had her. The image in my head I want to keep is the one where she was sleeping. You know, that's how I want to remember her, like the last moments. So that's what I'm keeping in my head. She actually woke up twice, one of each day. So, but the second time it actually stayed in her. This time they actually I don't know what they did with her, but I wasn't there for the second time. But yeah, they had to put the IV right back in. So she woke up twice. And screaming in pain. The second one, my dad was there. As I was at home, and I wanted to just at least have that same image in my brain. But my dad was there, and he saw that, and he said it was worse than you saw. And I was like, oh, jeez. So, but the next day after he said that happened, she did pass. So, man, her veins. I think, yeah, they put in her veins, right? Or any veins, you get what I mean. When her veins roll, so it was hard to put it in her, so that's why it was falling out, because it was probably rolling out, but they figured out a way to, let it stay in her. So, but yeah, and then she did pass away. My dad was there for her last breath. He came home and he says, she's no longer in pain. She's in a better place now. And we both hugged and cried. I'm just so glad she's no longer in pain. We had no idea she had cancer. She was so stubborn. She didn't want to go to the doctor. She knew she was in pain, but she didn't want to probably hear the reason why she was in pain in her chest, because she was feeling it, but she didn't think it was anything. She thought it was just her normal pain. But I don't know how she felt, but it was just, she was just stubborn. She didn't want to go. But the last 2 times she was falling, and I said no, and it was like between a week of each other. She was falling, and I said no, we need to take her to the doctors now, or take her to the hospital now. She was kind of snippy, but we had to figure out what was happening. And it was like a mixture of results, but it turned out to be just the cancer, just making her extremely weak. So, yeah. I'm glad she's in a better place though. She's no longer in pain. That's the important thing. She's no longer in pain. We buried, our cat with her too, so Kiki is with her. She was in a box too, so we didn't put her in an urn. We have like a decorative urn that we can put it on the gravesite itself. We can place it when it gets to be spring again, because it's almost fall now. They pick it up October 1st, so, or they throw away. So instead, like, if you don't pick it up by October 1st, they'll just throw it away. So we figured we'd just wait till spring, and we put down like flowers and such, and even Kiki's thing in the spring. So because we have rocks and stuff inside the cat urn, that way it could be really heavy and it won't blow away. I mean, it wouldn't blow away because it was already heavy, but we made it like super heavy so that way we can make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, so Kiki is with her. But I'm glad she's no longer in pain. I cried so much at the funeral, like so much. Even my sister. Well, even my dad too, but I'm just saying, like, it's just... my dad was talking to me, like, last week, or earlier this week. He was saying, he's like, thought we were able to have her for another 2 or 3 years at least, but cancer had other plans. Cancer fucking sucks. If I do charity streams, it's gonna be the fuck cancer one. 100%. Because fuck you, cancer, you took my mom, you know? So, if I do any charity streams, it'll be that. For sure, at least mostly. If I do any other charities, it'll be like other stuff, but mainly it'll be that one. Anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up of why my content has been like super quiet over here. I've been streaming over on Twitch, by the way. So that's where I'm at if you want to just hang out and stuff. I've been trying to do it every day. I know it's like not long streams anymore because I'm trying to spend time with Dad and do like my own thing at the same time, so my dad's like lonely, so he just wants someone to talk to and hang out, watch TV with, you know. That's what Mom did. She just hung out with him, just watch TV with him. That's all. That's all he wants, just someone to hang out with him for at least a couple hours, you know. You know, at least each day, you know, just something. So that's why I don't stream as much, or I don't make too much content anymore. But I'm trying to get him to understand what I do, so, but my mom understood what I did, and my mom tried to tell him, like, no, just let her be, let her do her thing, but I don't know if she told him, like, what exactly I did, but I'm trying to get him to understand what I do, and, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah, this is an old video, by the way, so it's, yeah, it's poor quality, sorry. But I remember making her, and I wanted to have this in the background while I talk about Mom. I don't know why I had this song in the background, but it actually fits. It actually fits for this situation, or this topic. It's nice. You know, it's like, it's sad, but it's also nice, you know? Anyway, I'm just letting you know what this month has been like. I'm gonna make another video here shortly once I stop crying. I'm gonna make another video and I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. So I'm gonna wipe my tears for a little bit, maybe play another game to get my mind off it for a second, and then I'll start recording the next video and then put that on YouTube for tomorrow. But this one's going out today, like immediately, so it's not gonna be edited, it's just gonna be thrown out there. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, my Twitter followers, for all the love and support, my friends on Discord, and gamer friends in general, my friends in general, and family. I appreciate you all, thank you, I love you, for all the love and support. You guys are the best. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I'd be like forever lost. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. And stay cozy.